Hey fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. Please make sure you subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Winners for my readings have now been posted to Instagram and in YouTube comments. Make sure you check that out if you would like to be considered for a free reading. And yes, make sure you subscribe. Leave me a comment below your video and I will notify winners at the very end of the month. I'll also be doing separate reading giveaways and additional daily, weekly readings all month long on Instagram. Make sure you check me out there. Urban Soul Guru. All of the information is in the box below. Now let's check out this and see what's in store. Hi Pisces. This reading is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. For my team, we're going to take a look at your general overview first, then we'll take a look at love. I will have timestamps down below. Pisces general overview team. Pisces general overview. Ooh, I'm feeling your energy big time, Pisces. Okay. Okay, there are two really big messages coming through. First one, you're taking off like a rocket ship. If you're trying to launch something, it's go time. It requires a lot of energy to take off, but there's momentum and there's longevity here. So put that work in, put that time in, take that risk, take that shot. But you need to launch something. If you're thinking about starting something new, now's the time. This is a beautiful, blessed month for you. Something is taking out. I'm also seeing somebody getting out of a relationship, leaving a home, closing a door, and just like being so grateful to have that freedom and just sort of like literally taking off like a rocket ship down the street to their car, to a different place, okay? But there's freedom here. And ultimately, even in a new career field, even if you're launching a new product or project, there's freedom, there's financial freedom. So you're taking off like a rocket ship. The other message is this, and this is a little bit of a heavier one. If you guys have been watching for a while, this can come up in water sign videos with me and Pisces videos in particular. Pisces. There's a message around those of you who've lost a child. They are watching over you every single day, and Archangel Michael's with them, letting you know that there's nothing to worry about. You still be grieving. This could even be a loss you experienced a very long time ago. This child is still with you. You're not alone. The relationship is very much intact, but I'm being shown that they are watching over you specifically. Your child's very, very close to you. You'll be seeing signs of them. Trust that that's real. Trust that those signs are real. Also, for those of you who lost a parent, they're saying that they're watching over their child. They're watching over you and they're with you constantly. There's very close proximity between you and someone not in a physical realm, but they're showing up and they want you to know that you are seeing physical signs of them and that's real. Recognize that, because the more you say, oh, okay, I know what this sign is. I know why I saw that number. I know why this word keeps popping up. I know who that is. It gives them enough energy. It sort of like feeds their energy to continue to spend time with you, and they need that. But you have this guardian angel, someone watching over you. Also, someone who would be like a parent to you, Pisces, watching over your children. So the big message here is there's nothing to worry about. And you have this beautiful guardian angel watching over you, in addition to the angels, Archangel Michael especially, but that you're being shown physical signs. Please recognize them, because they need that. They need that from you as well. But it feels like it's really important in terms of your own healing. I know that's heavy, but it's coming through really strong. I know that's going to apply to more than one of you. So let's get a little bit more clarity here, Pisces, for the month of general overview. Wow, we have two cards. Whoa, you saw that pop. Okay, followed by this, but we're going to get to it. You have someone watching over you. Whether you are the child and the parents watching over you, I am, and I extend so much love and light to those of you who've lost a child. And it feels like for many of you, this wouldn't be occurring now. This doesn't feel like something that's going to happen or a loss that you will endure in this. Could be, you know, you're coming up to like an anniversary of losing someone that you love. And so you're feeling them pretty strongly. But there's a child. They're watching over you. They're watching over you, your children, but especially you, Pisces. And you should be feeling this. You should be seeing signs around you. If you felt like you weren't getting enough signs for a period of time, there could have been some energies blocking that for a little bit. Do recognize that Archangel Michael comes through. He says he's cleared that. This connection will be stronger than ever. You will have signs all around you all month long. There's a lot of healing in that. But this person, this beautiful angel that you now have watching over you, they need you to see the signs and recognize the signs and extend gratitude, because it's going to allow them to keep showing up for you in that way. Okay. I know that's tough, but I know that you can handle that, Pisces, because it really is a beautiful message coming through. We have assertiveness at the center of the reading. This does not feel connected to this message of a loss or a loved one looking over you. Okay, these feel like very separate messages. It feels like somebody be pressing you to make a decision you are not ready to make, and honestly, you taking off like a rocket ship. You just say, nope, I can't do this pressure. That's not of the highest good for me. It feels like if you're going to close doors, you've already done that, or you've tried to. You've taken steps forward with the help of the eclipses last month. Someone may push back. I'm not ready to close those doors. I want to move forward with this with you. I've invested time and money here too. Or in love, I've invested love and time and energy here with you. I'm not done. Do it with love, do it with kindness, but the doors that are meant to be closed, keep them closed. It's not about allowing people to come and go anymore, Pisces. Try not to feel bad about this. Don't be aggressive. Don't be passive aggressive. Do it lovingly, but have those healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries too, in terms of those, for those of you who are dealing with business partners, you feel like they constantly overstep boundaries. It's because they expect that you aren't going to call them on it. They know what they're doing. So this is a month to regroup. What are healthy boundaries? What are your healthy boundaries, Pisces? Figure that out. If you have to write it down so that you can go back and remind yourself as to what that even means, do it. But establish healthy boundaries. This is a month to teach people how you will and you will not be treated so that you have healthier relationships. But this energy feels really beautiful. It feels like someone has overstepped some boundaries, yeah, but you are stepping into a much more empowered time in your life. This is going to feel a lot more natural for you. Don't feel bad about it, okay? If you had to close some doors, you had to say no to somebody, even if it's a permanent no, that you're not going down an old path, they're not allowed in your life anymore. Pisces, rest peacefully knowing that you made the right decision. There were definitely people around you in situations that really, not only were these people in situations not of your highest good, they were toxic and they were hurting you, okay? But Archangel Michael comes through letting you know that you are not just protected by Archangel Michael, you're being protected by loved ones, okay? So no one's really getting one over on you this month. You guys really are good. Found it by writing, creative projects here, journaling, but this also has to do with intuitive messages. You are seeing signs all around you, spirits speaking to you, loved ones are speaking to you. Hear those messages, spend time outside too. I mean, Mother Earth always comes through this card. Be outside, channel your emotions into something creative, but there's writing, there's physical writing to be done. There's the necessity, I don't know why I can't speak right now, the necessity to create something this month. You've already created something and now it's time to launch it, but it's go time. Take off like a rocket ship. There's beautiful energy here. There's a lot of abundance, and it's not just financial abundance, but I feel financial freedom for you, Pisces, but it's an abundance of joy. There's an abundance of joy in you by the water. I'm getting a vision of Pisces by the water right now. Are you taking off to go move to the water? That would be a really good step for you. I'm definitely getting water here. Obviously, you are a water sign, but it feels like you are going to water. It does feel like, too, if you are grieving, if you are dealing with an anniversary of a big loss, you'd be going to another water sign friend, maybe Pisces. I'm definitely getting a lot of Scorpio here, but Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, you'd be reaching out to somebody who can love and nurture you and allow you to express emotions, to go through that process with help, knowing that you're not alone. But I will say this doesn't feel like a loss that just happened like right now. This feels like you're coming up to like an anniversary of a loss, or there's a trigger, okay? So there's a catalyst. You see something, it reminds you of someone that you really love that you lost, and it can be a little bit challenging to get through, but it doesn't feel like you're stuck in grief anymore. It does feel like you've moved forward, but you still need these signs. You still need this connection, like deep soul level. You really still need to know that this loved one is with you, and they just want to let you know that they are, but you're going to see and feel them even more this month, okay? So clarifying this message is ask them to come through. Ask them for signs. Ask universe to allow this to happen. In alignment of free will, highest good, and harm to none of all involved. Ask for that help. I'm also seeing too, I'm definitely seeing For those of you who want a child and you've been trying, I'm definitely feeling some losses. It feels like there could be a miscarriage, but maybe more than one. And it's really weighing on you. I do feel like Pisces, you've tried to keep your head up, but it's just such a painful process to go through. Ask universe for what it is that you want. Ask universe to align you with the healer, the alternative therapy, the doctor, the specialist that'll help you get there, because this does feel like an experience you're meant to have. For many of you Pisces, I see you trying to conceive and actually having a very successful outcome. Don't give up, even if there have been some losses, but do some energy work. Get some cleansing done. I'm feeling alternative therapies, acupuncture, things you haven't explored yet. Journal that. This, for many of you, it could be a breakthrough in terms of what kind of doctor you need to see. Spirit speaking to you. Write all ideas down, especially if they feel a little random and they're coming up at like weird times. Trust that. Write these down and have a way to go back and reread notes later on in the month, because I feel like some of what you channel early in the month may not make full sense until you're at the end of August heading into her, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, this is major clarity. Okay, assertive, center of the reading, clarified by law of attraction, okay? You need to be assertive, even with universe. It's not about aggressively trying to manifest, but it is about consciously manifesting, but also asking universe for what it is you want, especially if it pertains to children, especially if it pertains to your children. Ask for it. You will get what you ask for now. Okay, be careful with that. But Pisces, there's something coming full circle for you, and it's really beautiful. I'm feeling peace. Okay, I know there are some losses here. I know we talked about this a couple of months ago too. I'm not seeing new losses. Okay, so if you're hearing that and that's causing any sort of anxiety right now, it's not a new loss. This is something that has already happened. We have, wow. Okay. So 2 cards pop. I'll do them individually. Clarifying trustworthy guidance. Okay. We have fresh air. This is a mother with her child. So there's definitely some child energy coming up, but there's healing here. There's fresh air. Something's coming full circle around a child in a really beautiful way. But we have fresh air here, connections to Mother Earth. And also this assertive, this also speaks to Mother Earth and being outside. They're both in a park, okay? You see all that green grass in the background, barefoot, walking barefoot. That's what you need this month. There's grounding, there's healing, but there's also fun. If you have children, make sure you're outside with them, consciously spending time outdoors. But we have trustworthy guidance also clarified by love. Love is healing you. You're loving what you're doing. You're coming more into alignment with love across the board. So hearts are healed. But there's something to do with a message you're channeling, signs a loved one is showing you that gets you to this place. Also, too, I'm getting for you Pisces, especially if you're single, I see a loved one putting a new partner in your path. And they're guiding you towards someone who you'd be really compatible with, or you have somebody already in your life. And this loved one who's passed away, who's watching over you, they're showing you signs that this person is the one. It feels like there's a loved one who's passed, who's trying to very consciously help align you with all that you love and people who are of the highest good for you to love. I must put that as a crowning, but that was not a crowning card. That comes through as trustworthy guidance. So please trust these signs. Whoa, Pisces. We have 4 cards that just popped. Okay. These are beautiful, and we're going to go through them one by one. Crowning your reading, crowning. We've reward yourself, because for many of you have been working very hard. You have launched something you're about to, and you're about to see it all pay off. Okay? Rocket ship here. Rocket ship success for many of you, but I also recognize that it required a lot of energy to even be able to take off. So this wasn't easy, but now that you've put the work in, universe is rewarding you. You've let your past go. Why? Because you're coming more into alignment with life purpose. This is a really big message. The eclipses have helped you do this again. So trust that some doors needed to close. You've had to say no to some people. It's all good. Just trust in that message this month. But my favorite one, because we're talking about Archangel Michael coming through and saying, you're okay. Your children are okay. Your loved one has passed away. Is okay and watching over you. Archangel Michael watching over you. Crowning your reading is Archangel Michael watching over you. Okay? You guys should feel that. You should really feel his presence. This is about accepting the blessings, accepting that it's time to move, and accepting your responsibility to fulfill your life purpose. Bottom of the deck, but this comes through very strong. But I feel you doing that, and that's why you're being rewarded. That's why you have reward yourself, crowning the reading. All right, Pisces. Obviously, there's a lot of crossover with love here and loved ones. So we'll take a look at love. Okay, Pisces in love. Yes, teen. Pisces in love. Yes, 19. Okay, Pisces. So this message of codependence coming up is being shown to me in past tense now. If you have been in codependent relationships, you've either closed those doors or you've moved forward with somebody, but you've really healed. You've really moved on. The codependent energy is meant to be in the past. That needs to be past tense. So if you feel that energy still lingering, there's still healing to do. You decide to close doors and to step out of relationships if someone is still feeling codependent. And is truly a codependent partner. This could also be your energy, but I'm not feeling this come through too strongly as you being the codependent partner. It's in the past tense. It's meant to be, okay? But I feel a lot of healing here. And again, a lot of peace. There's some loss here, Pisces, but you're stepping into a more peaceful time. So if you have been struggling a bit, you're going to start feeling a lot better, I guess. Release the ex. It does feel like you guys have released codependent exes. This could be someone who struggled with addictions, love addictions, drug addictions. Peacefully send them on their way, because that is such a difficult journey to be on. It does feel like you've had some lingering energy from an ex and you may already be in a new relationship, but that person who had those addictions, who was codependent, I must feel a little like PTSD, to be honest with you. I'm feeling something that you may get triggered in new relationships, and those problems don't necessarily exist in the new relationships, but you still have some energy ties. There's still some psychological stuff going on there. Be conscious of that. Reach out for help if you need it, because it's time to let that energy go. For those of you in new relationships, it feels like you've moved past codependent partners, okay? Trust that. Trust the center of your reading. It is safe for you to love. So if you've moved forward with that same partner and you guys have chosen to stick it out together, there's healing. It's safer. I'm feeling a lot of healing around codependence. Both parties recognizing their role in it. The person who's codependent, the partner that is the enabler, and really owning that in a very beautiful way and creating this very safe, very safe love. I'm hearing prosperity here, but it's not necessarily meant in terms of money, okay? It means it's like prosperous love. That's how it's coming through for me. Prosperous love that is safe love, and that sits at the center of your reading and also the center of your life. So trust. If your partner said, okay, I recognize this is my role, they're really working at it. It really feels like you guys are free from that codependent, those addictive energies, whatever was weighing you down. If your partner was not willing to put in that work, you've separated. But this feels like it's already been done, or possibly in the first week of this, Pisces. Be real with yourself. If someone isn't putting in enough work, it probably is time to step away. But this does feel like somebody who's already past tense, okay? Okay, so release your ex. Clarified by very soon. Do that work soon, okay? Also, that old energy and that old codependent energy, whatever the issue was, if you stayed with the partner, it's not necessarily about releasing the ex, but it's releasing the energy. It's gone. It really feels like by the end of this, you guys come full circle with that healing, healthy boundaries, healthy love, beautiful, safe love. And it's going to allow you to come full circle with different commitments that you couldn't have made with those issues still showing up. So we have it is safe for you to love, center of the reading. Clarified by engagement. We're talking about commitments here. You are committing to someone who's truly safe. This could be on the heels of a breakup. So you have said no to somebody and they can't come back, or you're done because they're not willing to heal. Good decision, but trust that somebody else is showing up and they come in very quickly, like real soon. Even if you went through a breakup, you may be meeting somebody new, and that is really a beautiful soul for you, Pisces. But if that is the case, you will know from day one. You won't be like second guessing things. You will feel that connection very powerfully from your very first date. Wow. Okay. Get that freedom. however that's manifesting in your life. If you had to step out of a relationship and maybe you're open to somebody new, or you're free from whatever was holding you down in your current relationship, you and your partner move forward free, you move forward healed, okay? Clarified by playfulness. You're having a really fun month. I see you guys having a lot of fun, like silly little kid fun and being all about it. Okay, so there's healing here. There's laughter here. I'm getting a lot of laughter. A lot of energy around needing to be in the park, though. See, that playful energy have to do with your children in the picture. You step out of a relationship, someone that was maybe distracting you or weighing you down. Now you have more energy to be with your kids, too. Okay, and to be outside having fun. Branding your reading is make the effort. Make the effort if you are in a committed relationship to continue evolving together. Make the effort to put yourself out there if you're single, because there is someone very safe, very beautiful trying to come through. Make the effort to cut ties to exes if those energies still linger. But the biggest message I'm getting through this again is children. I get children sometimes with this, and it's coming through very, very strong for you, Pisces. So there's a connection to children here. But there's a positive connection, and that's what I'm trying to, I want to make sure I'm communicating thoroughly with you. It's not about any sort of alarm around children. It's about peace. It's about love. I really feel like if you guys are trying to have children, make the effort to explore alternative therapies, find a different specialist, because I really genuinely see success. I see success for those of you trying to have children and who have had a hard time. Bottom of the deck is retreat. For some of you, you retreat after a separation. Retreat like the first week. By the second week, I just see you wanting to have fun, needing to be social, but definitely make sure you've taken some time for yourself. In committed relationships, go away somewhere together or stay in together, but consciously spend quality time connecting. There's a lot of beautiful love here. There's beautiful love around you, Pisces, in the month of August. All right, if you guys feel like you still need some additional clarity, reach out to me for a private reading. I'm also available for energy healing, which is what I specialize in. I'll be back mid-month with your mid-month love reading at that time. In the meantime, Pisces, I'm sending you so much love, light, gratitude. I'll see you back here soon.